Well, hello everyone, I'm Chris and you're watching my tutorial plays.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is a very special video for different reasons. The first one is this is the first real video where you can see me for over 3 years now. So the last video was in September 2013 and it was about, I think, a DIY Steadicam, and well, I decided to give this channel a revival and go on making videos, and I haven't quite decided whether I'm gonna do it in English or in German, because maybe you can tell that I'm not a native speaker. I'm broadcasting from Munich, Germany right now, and I'm not quite sure whether this channel should go on in German or in English, so I'm posting this video both in German and in English, and I'm trying to redo this video later on in German with the same content, and then I'm gonna see whether you like the German or the English one better, and that's gonna decide how I'm going to go on with this channel. Today we're talking about my biggest purchase, which is coming up, and it's gonna be the iPhone 7 Plus. Now you can see this is not the iPhone 7 Plus because you can't get it in Germany right now. Basically, it's not available until November. You could pre-order it, but this was limited to very few people, and of course I didn't get one. And to be honest, it's more than 1100 euros here, at least the one I want to get, which is the black iPhone 7 Plus with 256 gig. And this one is over 1100 euros, which is a whole lot of money. And I think over in the US it's less than $1,000, so 1100 euros is about $1,200, which is a lot more than if you buy it in the US. So I want to buy it from a private person, but still in its original packaging, so unused, brand new, maybe from a contract or I don't know, but not from the Apple Store most likely. So this is the iPhone 6 Plus, 128 gigabyte with space gray color, and I'm gonna tell you some reasons why I'm gonna switch to the iPhone 7 Plus and why maybe you should also want to switch to the iPhone 7 Plus if you have the 6 Plus. So the first thing, I'm just taking that out of its case. The first thing you may know about the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus is bend gate. So it bends really easily, and I treat it like a baby. I'm very careful with it. It's my precious thing. But recently, a couple of days ago, I took a good look at it, and I wanted to know whether mine has bent over the last 2 years, and I was quite disappointed that it did. I don't know if you can see it, but this one is not straight anymore. It has bent a little. Maybe you can see it from this side. So it went this way, and I tried to bend it back, and it moves a little. I can do it again. It moves a little, but it doesn't stay that way, and I'm very sad about this because I treated it very well, but it's bent and I can't bend it back, so I'm gonna sell it and buy the new 7 Plus. But that's not the only reason I'm gonna buy the new one. One big reason is more storage. So to upgrade from 128 to 256 is quite a step, so I can basically have everything I own in data on my phone, which is pretty nice, and I wanna carry my stuff around with me. So if I go on vacation and decide to vlog or take a whole lot of pictures or shoot some 4K video, and I want to have enough storage. I don't want to bring another Wi-Fi hard drive or some of these solutions. I just want to have it in the phone, have it with me, not have to think about anything but taking good pictures and making good movies. So that's one reason. The second reason is the camera. This one films at max full HD with 60 FPS. So the iPhone 7 Plus goes up to 4K with 30 FPS and takes slow motion movies at 120 FPS in full HD. So that's quite a difference to this one, which does only 720p on slow-mo video. Another reason is the front-facing camera. This one has got, correct me if I'm wrong, it's got 1.2 megapixels in the front-facing camera and does record only in 720p, whereas the new 7 Plus goes up to 7 megapixels in the front-facing camera and records up to full HD. So that's a nice thing. And also the 7 Plus, much likely as the 6S Plus or the 6S, does this front-facing camera flash simulation. So the screen lights up very bright for a short moment and simulates a flash. So that's very nice. And the big advantage over this one, because if I want to take a selfie or film me, well, that's a selfie, a movie selfie, if you will. And well, I just want to have the quality, but still be able to see myself in the screen. So not use the back-facing camera, but not being able to see myself. So that's another reason. And the next reason, still staying with the camera, is the double or dual lens or whatever they call it. You got an optical zoom. You can go up to 2 times optical zoom, and that's quite great image quality you're gonna get, even if you're zoomed in 2 times. Regarding this little smartphone, if you carry a big ass camera, well, that's, of course, you can go up to 30 times zoom and not even lose any quality. But in this small form factor, having 2 times optical zoom without losing image quality is a great advantage, and I'm gonna make use of it. Also, the dual camera offers great possibilities for app developers. So I'm thrilled to looking forward to the future, what apps we're gonna get and what they're gonna do with these dual cameras in the 7 Plus. Well, I forgot one thing about the camera. It's the 4-tone flash. It's got 4 little LEDs, and Apple promises that this one is gonna get more natural light out of the flash, as there are 4 LEDs which can be set to the perfect lighting. Also, the faster CPU, 3 gigabytes of RAM, whereas this one only has 1 gigabyte, and the different color. I really like the matte black, so they just call it black. Another reason to go from the 6 Plus, again, not the 6S Plus, but the 6 Plus to the 7 Plus, is the responsive screen. So you can do force touch. The 6 Plus doesn't support force touch. The 6S Plus does, but that's not an option for me to upgrade to a now old phone. I'm just gonna upgrade to the 7 Plus, which is the most recent phone, and then I'm gonna have the force touch. And now for the biggest reason to upgrade from the iPhone 6 Plus or 6S Plus or 5S or any iPhone to the 7 Plus. And you should consider upgrading because of this reason and this new feature. It's water resistant and dust proof. So that means you can submerge it in water about 3 feet for half an hour, which is 1 meter for half an hour, which is really great. You can use it in the rain, you can drop it in the sink, you can drop it in the toilet if you want. I'm not gonna to, but maybe I'm gonna take it to some pool party and use it in the hot tub. So you can do that. You can just get it a little wet, and it's not for scuba diving, but it's pretty big advantage in usability. So you don't have to always think about what's the weather gonna be like, what I'm gonna do with it. So you just put it in your pocket, and if it gets wet, it gets wet. It doesn't matter, it's gonna work anyways. And now for the dustproof feature. This phone is my third iPhone 6 Plus, because the other two, I used to carry them as this in my pockets of my jeans. So without any protection of the display, I just put it in the pocket and carried it around for about 8-9 months, each of the phones. And then Siri stopped listening to me. So I put on Siri and I told her something, and she just kept on listening, and didn't get anything of what I was saying. So that's not because my English is so bad. I've set the phone to German. I speak German fluently, I can assure you that. No, she just didn't pick up anything. So I took it to the store, to the Apple store, and they said, yeah, this little speaker here is also housing the microphone for Siri. And this one was full of dust and dust from the pockets of my jeans. And they couldn't repair it, they couldn't clean it. The guy from the Apple store, I think he called them geniuses, he opened the phone, he tried to clean it, and he couldn't do it. So the phone was basically garbage after that, and they replaced it free of charge, of course, but it's still a hassle. I don't want to take my phone to the store every 8, 9 or 10 months and get it exchanged for a new one. So the new one, the 7 Plus, Apple iPhone 7 Plus, is going to be dust proof, and I'm very much looking forward to not having to put it in a additional sleeve, overusing the protection case on the back. No additional sleeve to protect it from dust or breaking. Well, it was broken after it was full of dust. The speaker was full of dust. So that's one big thing why I'm gonna upgrade, and I'm gonna sell my old one. And I really hoped I could help you with my reasons why I'm gonna upgrade. And I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to click on the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and more videos in English. If you don't subscribe and everyone else subscribes on the German one, I'm gonna continue in German, and no one wants that. So have a great one. Bye.